I am Dickens, owner of the Cosmos Cosmic Comic Cafe, and I am here to tell you about the history of the Dickens family. Or the LaRoche family, I guess. The history of the LaRoche family. But more importantly, the history of a little fruit/vegetable/nut called the Fragula. Our story begins back in Germany, back in the 1940s. You see, back in World War II, there was a lot of bad, important things going on, but it doesn't matter. That's what the story's about. What our story is about the Fragula. You see, back then, my family was living in Germany. You see, they had a little Fragula patch back there, where they grew it. And you see, the Fragula is an amazing little crop. And it's not for its taste, which is delicious, not for its juice, which is also delicious, not for how it can be brewed into the strongest alcohol you can imagine, also delicious. They made their living for centuries farming this plant and preparing it to be sold as a lotion. The Fragula is important for its lotion. You see, when you mash it up and you mix it up just right, you get Lotion de la Roche, one of the best lotions to ever exist. You slap this stuff on some of your hands and they'll be smooth and lubricated for days. Truly. The Fragula has amazing lubricative properties. You can basically make the best lubricant you can ever imagine out of Fragula. And sure, you can eat it too. Really, it's delicious. Honestly, Fragula juice, one of the best things I've ever had. And through selling this lotion, my family became one of the most powerful families in all of Germany. In fact, the most powerful family in all of Germany. There was no one more powerful than the LaRoches. But unfortunately, all that came to an end. My mother's farm was destroyed by a pack of rampaging Jews, and every Fragula plant was lost. They got loose, and they destroyed my family's farm. They did save some of it, but a very small amount, so they decided to get the hell out of Germany and move to America, where later I was born and raised. And I would have grown my own Fragula as well, except when I was younger, back in the 60s, to try to expand their market slightly, they tried crossing Fragula with all kinds of plants, and one plant was a winner. They crossed it with lettuce and made the plant known today as cabbage. You see, every cabbage you eat today was invented by me back in the 60s. That's thanks to me. That was actually my invention. I invented it back in the 60s or so. Inventing cabbage. It didn't exist before then. You see, cabbage is very similar to lettuce, and that's because cabbage is a fusion of lettuce and the Fragula. Unfortunately, well, we kind of got ahead of ourselves, and before we know it, there were no Fragulas left, only cabbage. And cabbage is a fine meal and all, but it's no Fragula. It's no lotion. Surely a dark day, darker than any time back. Darker than even back in the 40s when my farm was destroyed. You ever tried making lotion out of cabbage? Doesn't work. It's not Fragula. You can't make lotion out of cabbage. You have to make lotion out of Fragula. And unfortunately, the Fragula is extinct. That's why I'm telling you now the tale of the Fragula, so that humanity can know what it lost. It lost that luxurious LaRoche lotion. Any bottles left today are simply a relic. And a magical vintage of a truly wonderful time. Thank you. And if you tell anyone about that, I'll break your fucking kneecaps! Thank you. This has been History with Dickens.